Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. And even if you're not, I want you to know you're not alone. I know most people don't believe in the law of attraction. I know what you're thinking. This stuff doesn't work. It's just a fantasy. If it was real, I'd already have the life I want. I get it because once upon a time I didn't believe in it either. But something changed. Not overnight. Not because of magic, but because of something very real that I learned through pain, through struggle, and through experience. And today, I'm not here to teach you like a guru. I'm here to speak to you like a human. Someone who has felt broken, who has failed, who has cried alone in the dark, and still found a way to rise. There was a time I was stuck in life. Everything around me was wrong. I had no money, no motivation, and worst of all, no self-belief. But then I discovered something. Something most people ignore. Something that's inside every single one of us, but very few know how to use: the mind. Your mind is not just a tool. It's the steering wheel of your life. And if you don't learn how to use it, life will keep driving you into walls. I started noticing patterns. When I thought negative, more negativity came. When I spoke like a loser, I kept losing. But when I forced myself to believe something better was coming, when I visualized it, spoke it, acted like it, the world around me began to change. Call it energy, call it science, call it faith. I don't care what you name it. But the truth is this: what you think you attract, what you believe you become. This is not philosophy. This is reality. So if you feel stuck, if you feel like nothing is working in your life, then this video is not just important. This video is your turning point. Because today I'm going to break down the truth about the law of attraction, what it really is, why most people fail, and how you can use it step by step to change everything. This is not just a video. This is a mirror. And if you watch till the end, you may just meet the most powerful version of yourself you've never met before. And if you're learning English, this is also a great video to practice your listening skills. Let's begin. Part 1. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction means this: whatever you think about constantly, you attract into your life. Let me explain in the simplest way possible. Your mind is never off. It's always working. Even when you sleep, even when you sit silently, your mind is still active. And whatever thoughts you think the most become your reality. For example, if you keep saying, "Nothing good ever happens to me," then guess what? Your brain starts looking for proof of that. You miss opportunities. You ignore blessings. You stay stuck because your mind believes you're unlucky. But now, imagine this. What if you changed that thought? What if you said, "Good things are on the way. I'm becoming better every day." Even if life is hard, even if you're tired, just saying those words every day starts to shift your inner world. And when your inner world changes, your outer world must follow. We are all where we are today because we thought ourselves into this position. If you don't like the position you're in, it's time to change your thoughts. Think of your mind like a magnet. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And what you are is what you think. So the law of attraction is not about just wanting things. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts those things. Remember, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Close your eyes for a moment. Can you see the life you want? Can you see yourself successful, healthy, loved, peaceful, confident? If you can see it, then it can happen. But you must act like it's already yours. That's the secret most people miss. You must feel like it's already happening before it actually happens. You must believe it before the world gives you proof, because faith comes first, proof comes later. I know you might be thinking, but isn't this just imagination? Yes, it is. But let me ask you, isn't every building first imagined by an architect? Isn't every movie first imagined by a writer? Isn't every dream first born in the mind before it becomes real? Your imagination is not fake. It is the blueprint of your future. A human can do anything like anything, but only when he finally believes. Not in magic, not in luck, but in himself. Your turn. Take 1 minute right now. Close your eyes. Visualize the person you want to become. Feel it. Breathe it. Believe it. That's the first step. Part 2. Why the law of attraction works. Let's get real. Most people hear law of attraction and think it's just positive thinking. Some believe it's just wishful dreaming. But here's the truth. The law of attraction is not magic. It's mental programming. And to understand why it works, you need to understand just one thing. Your brain is a machine and it follows orders. Let me explain. Every day you have around 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts. Most of them are the same as yesterday. And here's the shocking part. 95% of your life is controlled by your subconscious mind. That means the way you wake up, the way you react to stress, the way you talk, walk, eat, think, love, earn. It's all automatic based on your programming. And who programmed you? You did through years of repeating the same thoughts, the same fears, the same beliefs. So when you say, I'm not good enough, I always fail, nothing ever changes. You're not just speaking. You're training your brain to keep living that reality, the science. There's a tiny part of your brain called the reticular activating system, RAS. Its job is to filter what you notice and what you ignore. Let me give you a real example. Have you ever wanted to buy a car and suddenly you start seeing that exact car everywhere? That's not magic. That's your RAS saying you've focused on this, so now I'll show it to you. Now imagine this. If you focus every day on what you don't want, I'm broke, I'm tired, I hate my life, then your RAS will filter out anything good and show you only more proof that life is bad. But when you focus on what you want, I'm learning, I'm getting better, success is coming, your brain starts finding proof of that, too. Every thought you have has energy. Science has proven that thoughts are made of electrical impulses, tiny signals. When you think something, you create a vibration. That vibration affects how you speak, how you feel, how you move, and how people respond to you. So when your energy is desperate, fearful, negative, you attract chaos. But when your energy is confident, clear, grateful, you attract peace and opportunities. This is not fantasy. This is neuroscience plus quantum energy plus habit reprogramming. This is one of the most powerful truths you will ever hear. When you visualize something clearly, your brain reacts as if it's already happening. Athletes use this all the time. Before a race, they see themselves winning. They feel the movement, the victory, the finish line. And when the real moment comes, their brain isn't surprised because it's already done it 1,000 times in their mind. Now imagine doing that with your dreams. If you want to speak confidently, start by seeing yourself doing it again and again. If you want to be successful, don't just wish it. Start walking, talking, thinking like someone who already is. Let's talk about Jim Carrey, the famous actor. Years before he was successful, he wrote himself a fake check for $10 million for acting. Services rendered. He dated it for 5 years in the future. Every day, he would visualize receiving that check. He acted like it had already happened. Years later, he got a role in Dumb and Dumber, and his paycheck was exactly $10 million. This is not fiction. This is focus, belief, repetition, and action combined with deep internal alignment. Most people fail because they don't understand this. They think the law of attraction is just about sitting in silence and imagining. But let me tell you something honest. The law of attraction is not passive. It's active. It requires focus, discipline, and emotional alignment. You can't just visualize a better life. You must speak like it, act like it, fight for it, and think like it's already yours. Even when reality looks the opposite, your subconscious doesn't respond to words. It responds to repetition. If you tell yourself once, I am confident, it does nothing. But if you say it every single day, I am confident, I am powerful, I am focused. Over time, your brain believes it's true. And when your brain believes it, your behavior changes. That's the formula. Repeated thoughts, beliefs, behavior, reality. Here's the scary part most people don't realize. Whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, it's already shaping your life. Because every thought, every feeling, every belief is a signal you're sending out. So if you're careless with your thoughts, if you constantly say, I'll never change, then that becomes the truth. But the moment you take control, the moment you start thinking on purpose, that's the moment you start designing your future. Part 3. Why most people fail at using the law of attraction. Let's start with this hard truth. The law of attraction works 100% of the time, but most people don't know how to work with it. They think just saying, I want success, will bring success, or writing a few affirmations on paper is enough. But then they go back to their same old thoughts, same habits, same fears. And when nothing changes, they say, see, I knew it doesn't work. But here's the brutal truth. The law of attraction doesn't fail. You do. Mistake 1, wanting but doubting. This is the biggest one. You say, I want a better life. But inside your heart you also say, but it will never happen for me. I'm not lucky. Others can, but not me. So what are you really attracting? Not your wish. You're attracting your doubt. The universe doesn't give you what you say. It gives you what you believe. If your words say yes, but your energy screams no, your energy wins. Imagine two people planting seeds in a garden. The first one says, I believe these flowers will grow. I'll water them every day. The second one says, I hope they grow, but probably won't. What if the soil is bad? Same seeds, but one will grow, the other won't. Why? Because faith plus action grows results. Doubt kills them before they begin. That's what most people do with their dreams. Mistake 2, wishing without changing. You can't live your life the same way and expect a different result, but that's what people do. They pray for success, then watch 5 hours of TV. They say they want love, but still hold on to pain, jealousy, and fear. You can't say, I want something new, while living in the old version of yourself. The law of attraction is not a shortcut. It's not about skipping the work. It's about transforming your inner world so your outer world starts to shift naturally. Mistake 3, obsessing over the how. This is where even smart people fail. They say, okay, I believe I can be successful, but how will it happen? Where will the money come from? What if no one helps me? Here's the truth. Your job is not to figure out every detail of how. Your job is to believe, prepare, and move forward. Most people don't move because they don't have a clear path. But the law of attraction works like a GPS. You don't see the whole road. You only see the next turn, but you keep driving because you trust the destination is set. Example, there's a man named David Goggins, former U.S. Navy SEAL. He used to be overweight, depressed, working as a pest control guy. One day he said to himself, this is not who I'm supposed to be. He had no idea how to change his life, but he believed there was more. He ran, trained, and pushed beyond his pain, even when no one believed in him. Today, he's one of the toughest endurance athletes in the world. He didn't know how, but he moved and the path appeared. Mistake 4, giving up too early. This one breaks dreams silently. People try for 1 week, nothing happens. So they say, see, it doesn't work. They give up too soon because they're addicted to results, not committed to growth. But here's what they don't understand. The law of attraction has a delay. The universe is testing your faith before your reward. You don't plant a seed and dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust the process. Real lesson. When you ask for something and then keep working, you pass the test. But when you ask and then doubt, fear, and give up, you delay everything. Mistake 5. Using words that block your blessings. Words are powerful, but most people use them carelessly. They say, I'm so unlucky. I'll never be confident. Why does this always happen to me? This is just who I am. You think you're joking, but your brain isn't. Your subconscious is listening every time. If you keep telling yourself negative things, you're not just speaking them. You're programming your future. Better way to speak. Start small. Say things like, I'm learning every day. I'm becoming more focused. I trust the right path is opening. You don't have to lie, but you have to lead your mind gently forward because it believes whatever you tell it most often. Mistake 6, not feeling what you say. You can say 1,000 affirmations, but if you say them with no emotion, they're empty. It's not just the words, it's the feeling. Say, I am powerful, but feel it in your heart. Say, success is coming to me, and smile like it's already here. Emotion is energy, and energy is the true language of attraction. Mistake 7, living in the past. This one is invisible but deadly. Many people say they want change, but their mind is still stuck in pain, regret, failure, heartbreak. And if you keep thinking like the old version of yourself, you can't create a new future. You must decide to let go, because the law of attraction only works in the present moment, the now, the energy you hold today. The law of attraction doesn't care what you want. It responds to who you are being every second. So if you want to attract more, you must become more. Right now, ask yourself, which mistake am I making? Be honest. No shame, because awareness is the first step to change. Then choose one thing to stop doing today. Replace it with a better habit. Just one thing, and your direction will change. Part 4. How to attract anything you want step by step. Let's start with the truth. The law of attraction is not about dreaming. It's about becoming. You don't get what you want. you get what you're ready for. So, if you want to change your life, you must change how you think, how you feel, and how you act every single day. And for that, here is a step-by-step process. Follow this like your life depends on it. And I promise your life will begin to change. Step 1. Decide clearly what you want. Most people have no clarity. They say, I want success. I want to be happy. I want money. I want freedom. But those are not goals. They are wishes. Without form, without direction, without a destination. If your desire is not clear, your energy becomes scattered. And when your energy is scattered, your results become nothing. So the first rule of attraction is this. Be precise. Be specific. Be honest. What do you want? Not just, I want money. Say, I want to earn $5,000 a month doing meaningful work. Not, I want love. Say, I want a healthy, respectful, peaceful relationship. Not, I want peace. Say, I want to feel calm, confident, and present every morning. Make your desire a clear picture, not a blurry sentence. Because if you don't know what you're asking for, how will the universe know what to deliver? Step 2. Visualize it every morning and night. Your brain doesn't speak in words. It speaks in pictures and feelings. So every morning after you wake up and every night before you sleep, spend 5 minutes visualizing your desire. Not like a movie you watch, but like a life you are living. Close your eyes and see it happening. Feel your hands holding it. Feel your heart smiling with joy. Feel your breath calm and strong. Because the more real it feels inside, the more real it becomes outside. This is not imagination. This is mental rehearsal. This is how champions are made. This is how dreams are built. Your mind must see it before your hands can touch it. Step 3. Feel the emotions before it happens. This is where most people go wrong. They say, I'll feel happy when I succeed. I'll feel confident when I lose weight. I'll feel powerful when I get the job. But that's the opposite of how energy works. You must feel it now to attract it into your life. Ask yourself, if I already had it, how would I feel? Peaceful? Then start feeling peace now. Grateful? Start feeling gratitude now. Proud? Walk like you are already proud of who you are becoming because your emotion is your signal. And your signal is your magnet. Step 4. Act like it's already yours. This is not about pretending. It's about preparing. Don't just wait for your dream. Start living like the person who has already earned it. If you want to be confident, start speaking with power today. If you want to be successful, start waking up early, staying focused, reading, learning. If you want to be wealthy, start managing your current money like it matters. Because when you align your behavior with your beliefs, you send a strong message to the universe. I'm not hoping. I'm not begging. I'm already becoming. And the universe responds. Step 5. Use affirmations to program your mind. Affirmations are not magic words. They are commands for your brain. But they only work when they are present tense, emotional, repeated consistently. Don't say, I will be confident someday. Say, I am confident now. I am growing stronger every day. Don't say, I hope I become successful. Say, success is flowing to me. I am ready for abundance. Say them aloud. Say them with belief. Say them every day until they become your inner voice. Because if you don't control your self-talk, it will be controlled by your past pain, fears, and society. Step 6. Take one small action every day. This is the part most people skip. They think law of attraction is about sitting and waiting. It's not. The law of attraction responds to motion, not emotion alone. Every dream needs a bridge, and that bridge is action. If you want to learn English, study 20 minutes a day. If you want to become fit, walk, train, move your body. If you want to grow your business, call someone, build something, share your ideas. Action is what proves you are serious. If you don't act, you're just hoping. But when you act, even in small ways, the world starts to move with you. Step 7. Trust the timing. But don't quit. The biggest trap is this. People do everything right for a few days, but when they don't see results, they give up. That's like planting a seed and walking away because nothing grew in 1 week. You are not just attracting results. You are building identity. You are changing who you are. That takes time, but the reward is forever. The dream you want has a time, and it's coming. If you keep showing up, don't rush. Don't panic. Just trust that what's meant for you is already on its way. And your job is to stay ready. Step 8. Stay grateful even before the results come. Gratitude is not just saying thank you. It's the strongest emotional signal of abundance. When you feel grateful, you send a signal greater than, I already have enough. I'm ready to receive more. That signal attracts more of what you want. So write this down daily. I'm grateful for my growth. I'm grateful for my lessons. I'm grateful for what's coming. Because gratitude tells the universe you're not chasing, you're aligning. If you want to attract something you've never had, you must become someone you've never been. And this process will get you there step by step, day by day, moment by moment. It's not magic. It's mental discipline, emotional control, and consistent action. And if you follow this with full heart, the day will come when you'll look back and say, I don't know how it happened, but I'm no longer the same person who once doubted myself. Part 5. The hidden blocks that destroy your manifestation power, and how to remove them forever. You can have the vision, you can visualize, you can take action, you can say affirmations, but still nothing changes. Why? Because something deeper is holding you back. Something invisible. Something you may not even realize is working against you. That's what we call mental and emotional blocks. These are the quiet killers of your dreams. They block your energy. They cancel your intention. They destroy your signal. Even when your mouth is saying the right words, let's uncover them. Let's remove them forever. Block 1. Unhealed pain from the past. You say you want love. You say you want peace. But deep inside you are still carrying wounds. You still remember the betrayal, the rejection, the failure, the moment life broke your heart and no one helped you. And as long as that pain is inside you, your energy will always be defensive, fearful, closed. And here's the truth. You can't attract abundance with a heart full of pain. You can't attract love with a mind full of fear. You must heal. You must release the past. You must forgive, not for them, but for yourself. Because the law of attraction responds to your emotional frequency, not just your words. If your frequency is full of old pain, then no matter how much you dream, you'll keep blocking what you want. How to heal? Start by facing it. Write down the moment that broke you. Cry if you need to feel it fully, and then tell yourself, I am no longer that person. I honor my past, but I'm not defined by it. I release this pain. I allow myself to begin again. And then let it go. Even if you have to do it 100 times, let it go until your heart feels light. That's how the energy clears. Block 2. Deep fear of responsibility. You say you want success, but do you really? Success means pressure. Success means discipline. Success means responsibility. And deep inside, many people fear this. They're not afraid of failing. They're afraid of what will happen if they win. What if people expect more from me? What if I lose it? What if I can't handle it? This fear creates resistance. You move forward, but part of you is pulling back, and that tension blocks attraction. How to release it? Face the fear. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of if I actually succeed? Write it down. Don't judge it. Understand it. Then reframe it. I will grow into the person who can handle success. I don't need to be perfect today. I just need to keep becoming. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to keep going even with fear. Block 3. Lack of self-worth. This is the most dangerous one because it hides behind your smile. You say, I want more. But inside you feel, I don't deserve it. And that energy is strong. If you don't feel worthy of love, money, health, peace, you will unconsciously push it away. You will sabotage good opportunities. You will choose toxic people. You will stay small, stay quiet, stay safe because your subconscious believes you are not enough. But here's the truth. You don't get what you want. You get what you believe you're worth. So you must raise your self-worth to match your desires. How to rebuild self-worth? Start with this simple truth. I was born worthy. I don't need to prove it. I don't need to earn it. I just need to remember it. Look in the mirror every day and say, I deserve to win. I deserve love. I deserve peace. I deserve the life I dream of. Say it like a warrior. Say it until your body believes it, because the law of attraction cannot give you more than you think you deserve. Block 4. Unclear identity. You want change, but you keep saying, I don't know who I am anymore. If your identity is weak, your vibration is weak. And if your vibration is weak, your attraction power is weak. You can't attract a clear life with a confused identity. So, stop defining yourself by your pain. Stop introducing yourself to the world as someone broken, lost, unlucky, or lazy. Choose a new identity, one that matches your highest vision. Not who you were, not what others say, but who you are ready to become. How to strengthen your identity. Ask yourself, who is the future version of me I want to become? Is she confident? Is he bold? Is she peaceful? Is he disciplined? Now start living like that version today. Even in small ways, walk like that person, talk like that person, think like that person. And slowly your energy will match your identity and your life will match your energy. Block 5. Impatience and desperation. When you chase your dream with desperation, you push it away. When you get impatient, you send a signal of lack. The universe reads this as, I don't trust the process. I need this now or I'll collapse. That energy is fear, not faith. And the law of attraction does not respond to begging. It responds to belief. You must shift from, I hope it happens, to, it's already mine. I'm just walking toward it. How to shift? Let go of the timeline. Trust the process and keep preparing. Like it's coming, even if you can't see it. Say this every day. I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will find me at the right time in the right way. And then focus on becoming better, not on getting faster. It's not just what you want that matters. It's what you're holding on to that's stopping you. You can repeat affirmations all day, but if your energy is full of pain, fear, shame, or confusion, nothing will move. You must clean the space inside. You first. Clear the noise. Heal the wound. Let go of the past. Speak your truth and rise. Because when your energy is clear, your desires come fast. Not because of magic, but because you finally stop blocking what was always meant for you. Part 6. The truth about your power. You were never ordinary. There's something I want you to understand right now. Something that no one probably ever told you. Or maybe you forgot along the way. And here it is. You were never born to live a small life. You were never meant to just survive, struggle, and stay silent. You were born with power, with energy, with purpose, with a mind that can imagine, a body that can create, and a soul that can feel. But somewhere in your life, someone made you forget. They told you you're not smart enough. You're not lucky. Like others. Stay in your lane. Dreams are not for people like you. And the saddest part is you believe them. You started living based on their limits. You started doubting your light. You started shrinking yourself to fit into boxes you were never meant to live in. But deep inside, a voice still whispers, there is more. More life, more strength, more joy, more you. And that's why you're watching this video, not by accident, but because your soul is waking up again. This is not just about the law of attraction. This is about remembering who you truly are. The law of attraction is not about things. It's about identity. Most people think it's about cars, money, jobs, or love. But that's not what it's really about. It's about you becoming the strongest, clearest, highest version of yourself. The version of you that already exists inside, but has been buried under years of fear, guilt, pain, and silence. And once that version is awakened, you don't just attract a better life. You create it, you command it, you become it. The law works when you become unshakable inside. You don't beg. You don't hope. You don't try to control the world. You take full control of your inner world. And then the outer world starts to follow. You speak like it's done. You walk like you're chosen. You move like the door is already open. You smile like the future is already here. Because now you know. If I can hold it in my mind and feel it in my heart and act on it with faith, then nothing in the world can stop it from becoming real. That's not motivation. That's law. Let's be honest. The people who transformed their lives, they weren't chosen by the universe. They weren't special. They weren't born with perfect lives. They were people who decided. They said, enough. I am not living like this anymore. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care who doubts me. I don't care how hard the road is. I will rise. And they did. Because the moment you fully decide with your heart, your thoughts, and your actions, the universe has no choice but to move. It doesn't respond to wishes. It responds to clarity, belief, and discipline. You are not too late. You are not too weak. Maybe you're in your room right now, tired. Maybe you're in pain, confused, afraid. Maybe you've tried and failed again and again. But I want you to hear this truth. You can start from this exact moment, and you can change everything. Your power is not lost. It's just sleeping. And now it's time to wake it up. So what should you do now? Here's the roadmap. Not complicated, but powerful. 1. Decide exactly what you want. Write it clearly. 2. Visualize it every morning and every night until it feels real. 3. Feel the emotions as if it's already yours. Gratitude, peace, power. 4th, act every single day. Not to prove anything to the world, but to become the person who deserves that dream. 5. Speak life. Use words that build you, not break you. 6. Let go of fear, pain, doubt, and your old identity. You are not that story anymore. 7. Trust the process even when nothing is changing yet. 8. Stay ready because when your time comes, you must not flinch. And most importantly, 9. Never forget who you are again. You are the source. You are the vessel. You are the miracle. You don't need luck. You need alignment. Don't just learn the law of attraction. Live it. Breathe it. Become it. Don't ask for a better life. Become the kind of person who creates it. Don't wait for signs. You are the sign. Now, I speak directly to you. You watching this right now. You were meant to see this. You were meant to wake up. You were meant to rise. And I don't care what anyone said about you. I don't care how long you've been stuck. Because starting today, everything can change. Not by magic, but by decision. You already have the power. The question is, will you finally use it? Because you can. And I believe in you. Even if no one else does, I believe in you. Thank you for watching this video. But more than that, thank you for being strong enough to reach this point. That means you're ready. And I want you to never forget this. You are powerful. You are not broken. And everything you want is waiting for you to believe again. Let this be the day you remember who you are. May your thoughts become clear. May your heart become light. May your soul become free, and may every single thing that was meant for you finally find its way to you. You're not alone.